Rachel.
And I'm Liv, and this is Shoes Off, Mics On, the podcast where we talk about our journey in all-star cheerleading. And today we have a very special guest, Miss Alana.
Yay. Hi, my name is Alana. I am 21 years old. I cheered for 13 years at different gyms. The first gym was Airborne, that turned into cheer gyms. And then I went to Fierce Cheer Elite, where I met Liv, and then I ended at the California All-Stars.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay. What made you want to start cheer?
So when I was younger, 2 of my cousins were in cheer, or did cheerleading. And I always thought it was so silly, and I would never do it. And so I tried soccer, I tried softball, and that did not work. So then I was on the trampoline with my cousins, and they had me do a backflip. And that's when I knew I wanted to be a cheerleader. That's where it started. Yeah.
Okay. So obviously you went from smaller D2 gyms to a very well-known big D1 gym. Were there culture shocks? Kind of like what? Like how did it feel going from a smaller gym to a bigger gym? And like, just kind of talk us through that and like what it's. And for those who don't know the difference, a D2 gym in cheerleading is a smaller. I believe it's under 125 athletes. Can make skew D2.
In
which,
only one location, right?
Yes, only one location. Doesn't make you any less than anyone. It's just the number of athletes you have. And it's just you compete in different divisions, and sometimes you'll get paired with D1 gyms to compete against them, but yeah, it's kind of just like football and baseball and stuff. So so trying to just walk us through what it was like going from like such small atmospheres to bigger.
Yeah. So I decided to go to a D1 gym like very last minute. Like I had tried out both for D2 and D1 at the same time. And when I first got to the gym at the California All-Stars, I was literally like in awe of like all of the people there. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. There's so many people. But there's other girls that I had knew before that came with me to try out, so it was like fine. Or maybe it was a private tryout. I don't remember.
I think you sent a video in, and then they asked you to come in for a private tryout.
Yeah.
And then you went in, but you went with the carpool.
Yes. Yeah. So girls had already tried out, so then it kind of made me more comfortable to try out. But there's just like so many teams practicing at once, so many coaches. There's a lot going on, but walking in, it was really scary at first, but then I got used to it. And yeah.
Were there any like culture shocks of like any big differences you noticed from like D2 to D1?
Seeing like world's athletes was like people that I knew from social media, like Peanut.
Oh yeah.
When I saw her,
just like seeing them
really
practice
cool.
and like work out.
Yeah. Or like how they kind of brought everyone together. I thought like being a D1 gym, like it would be more separate, but like they all seemed really close with each other at the same time. Or having Mike as a coach, knowing that he was also a world's coach, was really like I was not expecting.
Oh yeah, she made swag her first year.
Yeah, my first year was a level 4 swag team.
And what did you accomplish on that team?
I was really nervous. We had UCLA camp, and like I was really basing upper level skills for the first time, so that was really scary. And then I remember starting off in the back of the routine, and I was like, oh my gosh, like none of my friends are gonna see me when I'm on the stage. And then a girl in the front got injured, and they moved me up, and that was just like so crazy. I feel like I got like a lot more confidence being moved up. But I was also like knew I had to prove myself being up in the front too. So Yeah.
What did you guys win that year?
Oh, yes. We won NCA. I think we would have won Summit, but COVID happened. And then I went on to Strikers after that.
But Strikers was Live 5 at the time.
Oh, yes. It was Live 5. It was Live 5. We were online. And then it was Strikers next, and that's the team I won UCA, which is, it's the same level. They just changed their name to Strikers instead of Live 5.
Yeah. So obviously there's a big mental ability that comes with cheerleading. Did you have any like self-doubt, imposter syndrome, or do you think you had a major glow up?
So after being on Swag, the tryouts, it was video tryouts. And I remember I tried out with a video of me doing 2 back handsprings to full and punch front through to full. And I made Worlds, which it's like Worlds, they don't decide what team you're on yet, either Black Ops or Ghost Recon. So I was like in the middle, and so you go to the practices, they see what you want to do, or what team fits best for you, or move you down to the level 5, which is what happened to me. But I got a mental block on my full, so then that was really hard, because you're seeing everyone around you doing these fulls, throwing doubles, and I was really shocked that I had gotten on the Worlds team. So I had a lot of self-doubt with my skill level making Worlds, so I thought like maybe I'm not ready for this. And then I got injured. I think that time I hyperextended my knee, which was really scary.
That's painful.
Yeah. And then the second year, the same thing happened. I had my full back, got a mental block, and then I broke my nose basing. And so then I went back on Strikers.
Social shift, making friends, feeling included, or dealing with cliques. Did you feel any of that there? I don't know. I don't really know.
Yeah, there's passing it back and forth. There's definitely cliques. I think it's because those athletes grew up together, and
I think there's cliques everywhere.
Yeah,
I think obviously the kids that grow up together know each other well, but yeah, I think there's probably cliques everywhere.
Yeah, for sure. I think you can kind of see it more with like coaches and athletes, because they like literally grew up with those coaches. Like that's their babies. Like how I was like at Fierce, kind of like they saw me as like family, and Callie did see me as family too, but because I joined much later, it was like I had to build those relationships compared to like other athletes, but they make it like very comfortable too, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
like everyone is considered family at like all the gyms and stuff.
What's something that no one tells you about making the Worlds team? Like what goes on, like what's that like, kind of like that, what was that process like for you? And like obviously you touched about you had struggled with mental blocks and stuff, but like did you have like support behind you? What were you doing on the side? Like what did you kind of try to do? What goes into making the Worlds teams other than the practices in the gym?
Like outside of the gym?
Yeah, outside,
like
inside.
I was really struggling with my mental blocks, so I had privates with Jaden, trying to get my full back, and then that made me more confident. But I think going to Worlds practices, like not knowing like what team you're on or if you're going to make a team was really hard. And then like I also live an hour and a half away, so like trying to carpool and line it up with everyone's schedules too was really hard.
Were there any other athletes that had the same thing happen, like where they made Worlds and then they got moved down?
Yeah, there was probably like 4 ? It was only like you could count them on your fingers. It wasn't like a lot of athletes.
Were you told like you're an alternate, or is it kind of just like here you go?
Yeah, like when after like a couple of the practices, they like slowly like they see you practicing with other Worlds athletes and put you in groups that they think best fits with you, and you can kind of tell like as you like start going along, like, oh, I'm probably not going to make the team, or I'm going to be an alternate, which ended up happening to me. And then they're like, oh, you could start going to the level 5 practices, I think Live 5 strikers practices. And so it's kind of weird joining in on that practice after like a couple weeks because you're like, hi, like I came down from Worlds. But like obviously like there's a reason for it. And then at the very end of my cheer career, we had just finished our last comp with strikers, and we had our last practice or whatever, and they asked me to stay to maybe go to Worlds with one of the teams. And so I was just there at the practices, but I wasn't doing anything with the team. I was more like just tumbling on the side. So like as an alternate, you're just like getting those reps in, like trying to do as much as you can. And sometimes like it's hard because you keep doing the same thing over and over and you want to like get put in. So you're like just like standing there watching it all like happen while you're just like trying to do reps. And after like 30 minutes of it, you're kind of like, what else should I do? I've been doing the same thing, but yeah.
I think it's safe to say, like, as your friend, when I was watching it happen, I was obviously sad for you because I could see it was, like, making you sad and, like, how much you wanted it. But now that, like, becoming a coach and being on the other side of it, I do see where they were coming from because they have, what, probably, like, 30-something kids they have to worry about. And, like, they have to make it work as a team. And, like, every team is a puzzle. And if a puzzle piece is just like a little bit out, like it's not gonna work. And like, not to say you were the wrong puzzle piece, but like just thinking about it of like you have to make it work for the entire team, not just one. Every kid has a dream, and not like you can't just make it work for one kid's dream. And I'm glad you got to still at least compete with strikers and get that experience, because I know you learned a lot from it. And getting to like, you got to say, like, I showed up at the end and, like, did what I could to try, at least say I tried. And you got something at the end of
my last ever cheer practice. That was not an actual cheer practice for me. I got my double.
On the floor.
Really, on the floor, which I had been struggling. So I went from, like, a mental block on a full to getting my double, which was... I was so happy.
I think that was kind
so
of
excited.
like I closed the chapter.
Yeah, that was like my ending. Which
have you done it since?
No. That was my like one and only time I ever did it.
At least you can say you did it.
Yeah,
that's what
I have a video and everything. I love showing it off.
We'll put a clip in.
Yeah, I probably still have it.
Yeah, I could send it to you.
Yeah. Obviously, like you said, you came kind of from, at Fierce, we're very family bonded and all very close, like even with our coaches and athletes. What kind of was it like transitioning to Cali and even maybe from cheer gyms to Fierce? Just like the differences. I mean, obviously it's hard to come in later and then you have to like kind of like rebuild, but I do know you built those strong ones in each gym. So kind of like, where did you get your support system? Like, how was it at each gym? Like, every gym you went to, like, your support system? And
I don't really remember from Airborne or cheer gyms that much. I remember more he was always a great hugger. I love seeing him. Or, like, my coaches there, too. I just remember them always being nice. And, like, having my carpool group. But I was too young, I think, to, like, even realize what was kind of like happening. And then at Fierce, just everyone a part of the gym was so close to each other. So like entering that, I was entering with a bunch of like people from my carpool. So like we like broadened out and like found like all of our people again, or like new people. I keep saying people. New friends. Found new friends. And like all the coaches were so welcoming. I think it was very different towards my last year with Fierce because I was on a team with my coaches.
Rain.
Yeah. So that was like kind of cool, like bonding, but also like it was kind of like a self-taught team. So like I'm getting coached no matter what. So there's always like that professional level between that. Then at Cali, having my carpool group, I didn't think like when I first got there, like I didn't think the coaches would even remember my name because there's so many kids there, you know, like you go from like a gym that's like everyone knows everyone to like there's like a new face everywhere you look. So then building those friendships was really cool.
You got close to some of your coaches.
Yeah, I did.
And like during like when you were struggling with something, obviously at Fierce, it was very easy to come to like your friends and Jaden and Ramon, the ones you've known since you were younger. So kind of like, did you have that at Cali?
At Cali, I felt like it was more like I was more timid because I was new. I came from a D2 gym, and I like you could see like if I was struggling or not. But then talking about it with the athletes that I had at Fierce at Cali too, like we were able to talk about it.
You guys all kind of like related to each other.
Yeah, because you're really trying to show out like at a D1 gym, like you're trying to show that you are the best. You want to just like have your technique be beautiful, like your practice goes well, like your stunts are hitting, you're always like smiling during your performance, like all of the facials and everything.
Was it worth it, and would you do it again?
Yes, I would change it. Wait, no, I wouldn't.
Would you change it?
Yeah.
No. Wait. I don't know.
Would you redo it? Like,
would you do it again?
I would do it. Yes, I would do it again. No, I wouldn't change it. Just because I think I made like such good like family and friends through the whole experience, and like I felt like I had my good amount of time like at a D1 gym, and then well I did most of my cheer life with D2, so then like it was
Had a little
good.
bit of both.
Yeah.
How different was the training environment or team culture at a D1 gym compared to a D2 gym?
At a D1 gym, it was a lot more intense because the skills were a lot higher, and you're like hitting all of the difficulty and even more than that. So, and like you're doing reps after reps and conditioning. And I remember we had to do 2-mile runs and I hated running. And I never had to really run before besides like the 5 laps around the gym. So having to do my 2-mile runs every week was really hard.
Was there ever a moment where you wanted to give up?
Yes, there was a lot of moments I wanted to give up because after every practice I'd be crying. But it like got better because I knew like I wasn't gonna quit or anything. Like that was never in my cards. I loved cheer too much to even quit. And my mom wanted me to stop cheering, but cheer is life.
Cheers love, cheers life.
We moved forward. We got through it. It was definitely hard with the drives, coming home late.
Well, especially when you started driving yourself.
How far were you commuting?
I was commuting an hour and a half to 2 hours. So like hour and a half there, hour and a half back. And sometimes the practices would get out like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. And then you're hungry, so you want to go get food. And then if you're in a carpool, you're doing drop-offs. Or like when I started driving myself, I'd leave like right after school to go. And I remember I'd be like falling asleep in the car while driving. It was so scary.
She would be like texting us on
I would
on her
be
drive, and we were like, Alana, get off your phone.
Yeah.
You're driving.
Because
And she was like, I can't stay awake.
Yeah. And then you like also have to like try and finish
Don't
your
text and
homework.
drive. This
Don't
is
text and
not.
drive.
If you feel that tired, then
Don't
pull
fall
over.
asleep and drive.
If you feel that tired, just pull over.
And then like
It's okay.
doing homework, so then like you're getting home late and you have to finish homework, and then like also your friends are trying to hang out with you on the weekends. Oh no, I have practices, I have comps, like there's always something like, and yeah.
What's something you miss about something from each gym?
Okay. From
You don't have to say airborne.
No, I'm gonna say from airborne. Oh, okay. I miss the pigtails. I wore cute little pigtails with a little bow, and they had like these cheese mats that I loved going on because I was so little, so I'd just like roll all over them. And that's where I like got my tuck and my front tuck. So I miss those videos. And then cheer gyms, I miss being the baby. like they would always treat me like the little sister, which I loved. Or like our carpool group was like very family, so like we'd be at the hotels like hanging out, and like our parents would be doing back walkovers with each other. And then at Fierce, I was kind of upset when they were switching gym locations because I love the gym location you guys are at now. I miss warming up and just telling my friends on the team my whole life updates.
At Fierce?
Yeah, it was just so comfortable going into practice and like knowing all of your friends are there and you could just like talk with them and give them life updates. Or my favorite ever memory was that one competition. Where was it at? I think it was like no, it wasn't Cow Palace. Maybe it was in San Francisco, and I got to be on the junior 2 team, Queens. And they put me in right for the day 2.
They did.
And I was front and center. Was I front and center?
For jumps.
Yes, and I did the little motion, and it was so cute. I loved it so much.
And she loved her.
I loved my moment. And then for Cali, I miss, like, there would be, like, really tough days, but then you'd, like, or practices, and then you go to the comp, and you just feel, like, so good about your routine. And, like, everyone's just, like, so happy and, like, pumped up about it. And it's just, like, really good energy when everyone's doing well, or, like, knowing that everyone did well, or when we had good practices, too, like, feeling really accomplished.
Did it feel different walking into a competition with, like, a uniform that, like, everyone knew the name of the gym?
Oh, yeah.
Like, compared to a
felt
D2?
so good. Yeah, when I first got my uniform and I tried it on at home, I took so many photos. I was like, I'm in a Cali uniform. This feels so crazy. And then, like, walking into competitions, like, you, like, have a lot of confidence, but then, like, you just, like, get, like, used to it, too. Like, it feels so normal at one point where it's
at the
like,
end of the day, everyone's just here for cheer. Like, everyone's cheerleaders.
Yeah.
Everyone's here for the same thing.
and like you're still like so much like, even though I was at the same gym as like the world's teams, like just watching them practice or watching them at competitions was so cool. Like just seeing them and watching them, like it was still like amazing every time. Like I still felt like a little fangirl even though I was at the gym. Oh yeah.
You can decide if you want us to give it in or not.
Okay. Oh my god, it's just the backstage one.
So there was one time we were all backstage.
Oh my god,
We were backstage at a comp. I don't know what comp it was. And we were in our circle, like the circle you go in before, like when you talk with your team and stuff.
I'm gonna get so red.
And all of a sudden, someone goes, "Oh, what was that smell?" Everyone backs. We cleared the room. Literally, like everybody backed up like 10 feet.
We were going on stage.
No, we were. Oh, you did it twice. I
we were
remember a
going on
circle,
stage.
but we were backstage, cleared the room. Everyone was dying, and then someone obviously passed gas. Then later it was like the end of the year. I think it was like our last practice before summit, and we're all crying and stuff. And Alana is sniffling. She's like, "You guys, I have to tell you something." She goes, "That one comp where it smelled really bad backstage, I farted."
I passed gas.
And I don't know what we thought, but Alana was very teeny tiny. And when I tell it, oh my god, it was like horrible. It was really a moment.
I just remember Allie specifically was like, ugh. She was like, this
That's our coach. That's our coach. Okay, let's see. How did you handle like setback, like your mental blocks and not making, like how did you handle that?
I didn't. No, I cried a lot. But also I think it was just like the plan for me because I did get injured. Like as soon as I got my full back, I hurt my knee, and then I was confident again to try out, had my full again, and then I broke my nose, and then it was just like, I think going down, but like moving to level 5 was like I had more confidence on that team because I was doing so many reps and I wasn't like I felt at the same level as everyone. And with those messing with the microphone.
Was it like less pressure, so you felt like okay, like a safe environment to do?
Yeah. Because those level 6 teams are all like doing doubles and stuff, so I feel like maybe I wouldn't have felt like I belonged or like I wasn't good enough to be on the team.
At Cali, was it more conditioning than at a D2 gym? Like, was it just more of more reps
Yeah.
than at a D2 and more everything, or was it like
Yeah.
heavier in one category?
It was a lot of both. Like a lot of conditioning. Like I remember the summer practices, it would be a lot of conditioning, a lot of like doing abs and like reps of like tucks. Oh my gosh, I just remember like sweating and doing so many standing tucks, specifically like just like for swag. And then like doing the practices, like the way the practices went, it was a lot of repetition, just like so you have that confidence to be able to like hit your stunt when you do go to competitions. And then like they really like prepare you for a full out, which I think now there's hurry on. Your kids
No yawning.
Your kids are gonna see.
They're gonna yell at me. No yawning.
Both of you. Yeah, so you felt really confident because of after all the reps, and then it makes the full out a lot more easier to do because you've built out the strength.
Confident.
Yeah.
Looking back, what advice would you give someone going from a D2 to a D1 gym?
I would say to really try and have a lot of confidence and don't be timid. Be open to like meeting new people, like every step of the way, like take one day at a time. Don't get timid, don't get scared.
Would you say also like maybe don't get your hopes up for like a crazy, you know, like if they just got their tuck and they're expecting to make level 3, like maybe don't anticipate.
I've seen that too, like girls will just get a skill and then really want to be on that team for that skill, but they like you haven't thrown it in like a full out yet, you know. So that's like when you have the least amount of energy, like are you able to throw that skill? Like are you able to be strong enough to like keep doing that skill over and over and over, because it's really hard. So yeah, I wouldn't give your hopes up.
Yeah,
because I think coaches at the end of the day know what is best for you and what level you should be on.
Yeah. What's a myth about a D1 gym or world's teams you want to bust? Or D2?
Okay.
Like a Twitter myth.
Yeah. Do you feel like you had to work just as hard as other gyms?
Yeah.
Like I feel like people think, oh, they have Cali on their chest, they have chair athletics on the track. What's happening?
Like they get things handed to them just because they're a
just
D1.
They're D1.
Big
like,
name
do you feel like you still had setbacks and still had to work?
Yeah. Definitely, because like you work so hard in the gym and like your coaches like are like want you to hit this, like they want you to feel good, because if like you're just wearing Cali or whatever D1 gym on your chest, like they wouldn't have you like doing such high difficulties or like doing above and beyond just to like get first place no matter what. So I think that's not true.
I think they also have like a title to uphold. Like they can't.
Yeah.
Like they have the coaches themselves. They have expectations in a program like that, and they can't. They have to push you as hard as they do.
Yeah.
Because they can't. You know.
Yeah. But they also like want to see you succeed and like want you to get the best experience and feel like really accomplished. And yeah,
I think I don't know if it's necessarily like something I've heard it, I've seen it on Twitter, but it's like D2 gyms get this rap of like they're just kind of like not less than, but kind of less than because they're so much smaller. But I feel like we're not. Like we
when you go to Summit, there are some crazy D2 teams.
It's like they're scoring 99s all season long, and just like
They
all
just
the
have
other
less
gyms.
athletes.
Yeah, they just have less athletes, and like maybe they live in like a small town.
Some programs just don't even
Let's let
want
Alana take it away.
I got second place at D2 Summit by 0.1, and I worked my butt off, and everyone thought that we should have won, and I agree we should have won, but that's not what happened.
You were in first on day 1.
Yeah. And then we ended in second.
That is. Did you know what
But
happened?
see, that's like a big accomplishment. Like D2, like
Yeah.
works hard. Like they want to win competitions, and
Did you know that happened to you twice? That you were in first on day 1 and then
when else did it happen?
4.2. But do you remember why we went to 4th?
No.
It was you.
Oh, did I fall?
You bobbled. But no worries. It wasn't your fault. You're okay.
It's okay.
No
I won
hate-
MTA.
No hate
Yeah,
to
you
our
did.
guest. It's okay. I fell on my face once. You're fine.
This is why I ended up being
lost
a base
something
towards
once.
I lost something once. We're going to do our hot takes and this or that questions. Rapid fire. Okay.
Go.
And senior elite or shooting stars?
Shooting stars.
Now you do. We'll go bounce off each
And
other.
are you a senior elite SE fan too?
Well, I'm not a shooting star. I don't think I'm either. I really like If we're talking large oak, I really
Yeah.
like Panthers. I really liked orange.
Yeah.
Really liked orange. Senior lead, I just is very. This is not rapid fire at all. This is
No,
full of
we-
experience.
This is slow burn.
Okay, let's start over. I forgot to rapid fire.
Finish your story. Tell me how you feel.
I forgot what I was saying.
She forgot how she felt. Okay, no worries. I'm a senior elite stand till the day I die.
Stars.
You will never catch me ever.
I'm really sad that World Cup. I don't think they should do themes anymore. That's my take on that. I feel like I don't. But it's like shooting stars. Like I feel like that is a theme.
Yeah,
they're
like the Jersey
stars.
girls.
Yeah. Like they don't need like a
Dexter is here.
Dexter's here.
Okay, Rooch. Now you give us a question.
Poof or no poof?
No poof. I missed the poofs. I liked the poofs back then, but not anymore. The poof, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Maybe because it didn't look good on me.
Sure.
Ha.
I was the one who used to do her hair. Sometimes.
Okay, next question.
Smell it or BSB?
Smoed. I'm a Cali girl.
Oh, well, obviously. Back in the day, I would agree. More recently, I love BSB.
Cali
cheer. BSB.
Yeah.
Old Smoed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Lady Jags or Stingray's Peach?
Jags.
Good idea. Good choice.
Oh my gosh. No shimmies.
Like, what do you mean by
I
that?
hate shimmies.
Like the
When I
they
see girls,
start.
yes, when I see girls start on like anything and they do like the shoulders, I hate the shimmies.
The shimmy gives me the same vibe as like the bouncing. When we're like stop bouncing so much on the floor,
Yeah.
it's like the shimmy's the same
Yeah.
distraction as the bouncing.
Yeah, it's like be clean. Like you already have motions. Why are you moving your shoulders in circles?
Yeah.
Flyer or base? Because you did both.
I loved flying.
Remember when you got told that you weren't flying?
Liv,
I'm going to have to
Liv
turn.
had to mentally prepare me to go into our first practice of the new season and tell me that I wasn't going to be a flyer that season, and I cried. It
I
was my
would too.
first
I would have
time.
sobbed.
Yeah, I sobbed. She knew to tell me, or else I would have cried at practice.
But then she based with me and her laugh was amazing. Back-to-back full outs or conditioning circuit?
Back-to-back full-outs.
Wow.
I agree.
Just get it over with and hit your step.
Well, and also I
That's
feel like you
true.
get more reps in. Like it's
Yeah.
more. I mean, I guess
It's
both
more
are
beneficial.
Wait till Liv's done yawning.
Excuse me, pardon me.
She didn't cover her yawn.
Sorry.
Center
Sorry,
dancer
Crown
or
Jewels.
center stunt
Oh.
or last pass.
You've been all of them.
I've been.
Were you a very center dancer?
I don't think so. Or maybe for like a little bit. I think center dancer, but you have to really like sell it and have like the most energy for that part if you're really gonna like own.
You'd
Own
choose
center.
center dancer over center stunt.
Yeah. Because I was never center dancer. That's my
Yeah.
dream. But I don't. Was I ever center?
You were center
Stunt?
Yeah, on rain.
Yeah. Maybe that's why I want to be center dancer.
Center stunt as a base or as a flyer?
As a
You were flyer.
flyer. See, Liv knows my whole answer. I'm like, what?
Being known for your facials or your skills?
Skills.
I agree.
Skills.
Because just because you can perform, you could be, yeah.
You can perform on the floor.
Mm-hmm. Themes or no themes?
Themes that are clean and don't have to get uniforms for them.
Do you think the themes are overdone?
Yeah.
Like we've done all the themes.
The only acceptable theme that can have uniforms for them is TGLC.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think.
Because they do it right.
Unless your like theme all the time relates to your uniform, like every season, but other than that.
Long practice with no water breaks or quick practice but 10 full outs.
10 full outs.
Quick practice, 10 full outs.
You can get that done in like an hour.
What's 10 times 2.5?
I don't know.
20. No,
What's 10 times
30?
200?
Probably like an hour. 10 full outs is a lot. No water.
If you take 30-second breaks in between each routine, it's only 30 minutes.
That's crazy,
But
though.
That's like just setback.
Like I think the most full outs I ever did in a practice was like 6, 7.
Day 1 adrenaline or day 2 pressure?
Day 2 pressure.
Yeah. I feel like it makes you, like, want to hit more.
Yeah.
Because day 1, you're kind of just, like, getting it over with.
Yeah, all the nerves, it's so scary.
Yeah. I was us at Summit this year.
I almost, died. Truly.
I think I did. And they came back to laugh when they said, you made it to finals. I said, all right, listen here. They hated your technique. Please fix it today. Co-ed or all girl?
Co-ed.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's fun having like partner stunts in there and like, yeah, seeing some guys on the floor.
I love a good co-ed when there's half the team is boys, so they can have like a section with all the TGLC does it really good. They have like all the guy tumblers, and they have like all the partner stunts with all guy. It just it's so like pleasing to the eye. I think,
but
also
I
with their
also do love
uniforms.
an all girl moment.
I feel
like a girl boss.
Yeah. This is Cal.
Oh, hello. Oh, sorry.
Olivia.
What do you have against me? It's the second time.
Teas or no teas? It's another hair question.
Tease.
How do you feel about wispies?
I know you don't like wispies. I saw the
She's
podcast.
an avid listener.
You said you like it on Senior Girls, or someone said on Senior Girls.
That's exactly
and
what I
I agree. I feel like some kind
We're getting
toes. Sometimes kids don't know like the wispies like correctly.
They pull out like a whole chunk of their hair.
But I hated not having wispies in my hair or wispies out. Like I needed a little like
in front of the ears.
Yeah, because my ears stick out like a little like monkey. Like so. Hi.
Dexter's back.
Tease has to be a good tease. It cannot be floppy.
Who used to do your tease, Alana?
You.
Was it a good tease or a floppy tease?
It was a good tease, but then my hair would be all in knots.
Brand of cheer shoes: Infinity, Varsity, or Rebel?
I liked Infinity. I never got to try Rebel, but Infinity for me.
Infinity. The black Infinities. I love
How do you feel about
shoes.
high top shoes?
Oh, I know you also don't like high top shoes. I think, because I always saw like Black Ops wearing them. I think they look really good having them on, but I feel like some lower level teams don't need that. Like if you already have like the high socks too.
So, for our final segment with Miss Alana here, tell us, and I'll give you some time, your funniest or most memorable competition story.
Other than NCA, my most memorable moment would be UCA because we were really close with the second place team. And both of our teams had issues that happened on day 2, but we ended up winning. And then they made TikToks about us.
The other team?
Yeah, saying how we shouldn't have won.
I have a similar story.
Well, you totally do.
Yeah.
See, like people are just posting that on social media. I think it's crazy.
Thank you so much for watching our 3rd episode and our first episode with a guest. We hope you enjoyed.
Make sure to follow us on all social media. We're on Instagram and TikTok,
YouTube, and all streaming platforms for podcasts.
And make sure if you have a question or a hot take to send it to us on Instagram or comment on our YouTube. Yay!
Have a great night, guys. Bye.
Bye.